Who is this student? At 49%, almost half of children live in a low-income family. You may ask yourself, why does your student have messed up hair or have a foul smell? Why are they missing? Maybe because their parents are working a double shift and can't be there for them. 47% of young children's parents work a full-time job, and 54% of them come from a single-parent home that also work full-time and maybe even extra shifts. Before you judge the student who is behind in their schoolwork and can't grasp the concept of things, ask if it's really their fault. 86% of young children's parents don't have a high school diploma. Their parents struggle to help them. So what can we as teachers do?
We know that there's always tomorrow.
Children comprise 34% of all people in poverty. 45% of children under 18 live in low-income families, which is about 32.4 million. 22%, 16.1 million, are from poor families. 42% of children in Indiana live in low income.
Why do we need to know this as future educators?
This student has a higher rate of absenteeism than his peers. Dropout rates of 17 to 24 are 7 times more likely to drop out. 1.3 times more likely to have a learning disability or developmental delay. By 4th grade, 2 years behind grade level. By 12th grade, 4 years behind.
Even though there is a dress code, the students' clothes rarely change and they are dirty or smell like cigarette smoke, for example. They also have clothes that are of low quality.
Assess students' resources. Be observant. Notice if a student comes to school without a coat or lunch. Have resources available for the whole class rather than singling out and embarrassing a particular student.
Woke up this morning, I suddenly realized we're all in this.
At the age of the students, I ask if they even own a coat and that I am able to get them one. I have been in the system long enough to contact certain parents. I often ask the nurse if they have anything for them too. I also bring clothing in and treat it like a whole class opportunity.
Offer your students flexibility, variety, and choice. You should hold all students to the same standards. However, understand their differing situations, especially those of low-income students. When they come to school without their homework done, consider the reasons for this. Understand your students' situations and work with them to accomplish success.
I saw you walking in the city. We're all in this together. The city's changing.
I ask the student about the issue and if there is a problem. At the middle school age, I have learned that they are honest about those kinds of things. They're very blunt.
Build relationships of respect. Calling students by their name, noticing and greeting them each morning, and answering their questions fosters a sense of trust and community. Therefore, students will feel comfortable to participate more freely.
Come on, baby, I don't mean to rush you.
Yes, all of my special education students are on some kind of reduced lunch plan.
I've got to start to open my heart.
I ask permission or ask if they need any clothes and would like if I bring them in for the students. I tactfully ask if they are interested in them. I have never gotten a denial or an offensive parent. They are usually very appreciative.
Quantum physics, we are all in this together.
Forge relationships with parents.
We feel like strangers, but we're all in this together.
Allow open communication and invite parents into the classroom. Create a welcoming atmosphere with a warm greeting and smile. Rather than talking at parents, talk with them to find solutions. These parents are most likely very overwhelmed, and it is important not to overwhelm them further, so offer suggestions or resources.
Human connection. Come on, darling, it's alright to shine.